In the last 3 months, my ecom brand has made me around $120,000 in profit. But the craziest thing is that just 3 months ago, I went broke. Now, let's backtrack a little bit because, of course, making $120,000 in 3 months is pretty fucking crazy. But I did have a foundation to work off of, and I had a foundation of skills because I'm not new to this whole money making thing, okay? Last year, I had the craziest year of my life. I made a lot of money through e-commerce. I spent a lot of money. I traveled the world. I went to 12 different countries, and I was basically just like a little kid experiencing having money for the first time. But it got to the point where I wasn't making too much money anymore, and the brand that I had was starting to decline. I was very inconsistent. Some months I'd be making $50,000 in profit. The next month I'd be pretty much breaking even. And it got to the point where I got extremely dissatisfied with that situation and with the brand that I was building. And I decided, fuck it. I just cut the brand right there and there. And the reason why I did that was because I knew that if I wanted to find the thing that I was passionate about, I couldn't let that old brand consume my time and take away from my mental headspace. And for a while, it didn't feel very good. I went from this guy that was making good money, traveling, to a guy that wasn't making any money, didn't know what I wanted to work on. But fast forward a couple of months, I'm back on top. And there's really 3 things that I did to get myself to this position again. I focused. In other words, I locked the fuck in. You see, what most people don't understand is that focus is a skill. If your focus has consisted of you scrolling on social media every day for 10 hours, you're gonna find it very difficult to lock the fuck in for 10 hours a day and build a business. Just like any skill, it's something that needs to be practiced. So start small. Commit to small focus periods that you know you actually will be able to stick to. Start with 20 minutes, move to 60 minutes, move to an hour and a half, and just like that, you progressively get better at focusing. But why is focus actually important? Well, sometimes it's not about the amount of time you spend working, but more about the quality of the time that you spend working. You see, things either take time or they take effort. But here's the thing, you can make the effort that you put into something more efficient by being more focused. So if your energy is more efficient, the time that it takes to complete something will shorten, and boom, there you have it. You're gonna be building the 100K per month business in 3 months, when other people are doing it in 3 years. Okay, so the next thing that I did is also pretty simple, and many of you may know this, but I feel like people don't understand just how much magnitude and importance this way of thinking has. Think big. And I mean think extremely fucking big. Let's say your goal is 10K per month. And this is you. If your goal is to get to 10K per month, you might hit 10K per month, and great. But if your goal is only 10K per month, there is also a chance that you're not even gonna hit that. Okay, you might come to 7K per month. But let's say you just think extremely big and you make your goal 100K per month. If you hit 10K per month, which was your original goal, are you gonna stop there? No, you're not, because your goal is 100K per month. So if you're thinking extremely big, you're only gonna hit your initial goal anyway, and you're gonna get way further than you could have even imagined. Just like hitting 10K per month. Are you gonna hit 10K per month? Maybe not. But if your goal is so much bigger, you're only opening up the horizon for what is actually capable in your mind and what you actually believe you can achieve. So you'll go way further than your initial goal. And yes, you may not hit 100K per month, but you sure as hell will land up around 70K per month. So it's the classic quote, if you aim for the moon, you will land among the stars, my friends.
I'm sad alone. I'm so sad on my own.
Life favors the bold. Okay, if you want anything in life, it first comes with taking action. And it comes with taking bold action, because whatever you want, there's someone out there that wants it more than you. And there's someone out there that's more delusional than you and probably more stupid than you too. So they're going to be taking relentless action, not thinking about the result, not thinking about what could go wrong, not thinking about how much pain it's going to cause them. They are purely thinking about the reward. So in order to be bold, you need to shift your focus to reward-based thinking. Think about if what you wanted to do was easy. Would you do it? Yes, you would. Okay, so now the person that is more delusional than you believes that this is easy. So he's just taking relentless action while you're sitting there analyzing things and As a result of analyzing it, not taking action. I was delusional. I was going broke towards the end of last year, but I decided to still go to New York. This apartment that I'm staying in is not an apartment that a broke person would stay in, and I've been here since last year, October. I did not associate myself with the identity of someone that was losing money. I didn't degrade my lifestyle in any way. I wanted to go to New York. I knew that funds would be tight, but I still made a plan and I still went. The reason why I'm saying this is because your brain doesn't care about being rich, broke, whatever it may be. Your brain only cares about being right. And if I started to degrade my lifestyle, if I moved out of my apartment, went back home, what would I be telling myself? I'd only be telling myself that I am on a downward trajectory and that I'm losing money, and I would be reaffirming that to myself on a daily basis just by my environment. So I did not accept defeat. I stayed where I was, and I did not let myself degrade my lifestyle. Right now, I know the trajectory that I'm on, and I have one objective: get fucking rich. This time around, I'm trying to go clear, and I know that that is gonna take sacrifice. And I know that I'm still young. I'm 20 years old. If I am able to just rinse and repeat this process, stay on this trajectory, keep on riding the momentum, I'll be 25, 26 and have millions in the bank. And then I can really enjoy the fruits of my labor. I'm not saying don't party. I'm not saying don't enjoy your life. But sometimes you need to take a look in the mirror and really have that conversation with yourself with whether or not you need to be doing those things right now. If you just delay gratification, you will compound your efforts and you'll get so much further than if you're just doing these short sprints. I'm on a mission to set myself up, to set my family up, and there's absolutely nothing that's going to stop me from doing that. I was genuinely in a very bad place a couple of months ago, and I just flipped around my situation like this, you know? People believe that this stuff is hard. People believe that they can't do it. And a lot of people are going to watch this video and think, okay, it worked for Liam, it won't work for me. And that's their first problem, because like I mentioned, your brain cares about being right. If you believe that it will just work for me, but it won't work for you, then that is exactly the reality that you're going to experience. It's not going to work for you because you don't even believe it's going to work for you in the first place. I really hope that this inspired you guys, because I was in a bad place recently. I didn't have anything. I was running low on funds. I had nothing to my name and I was fucking stressed. But I did these 3 things and I got myself out of this hole. So really hope that I could inspire at least one person in this video today. But appreciate you guys for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.
Listen. You ain't got the stomach or the heart for this. Know your own worth, they're gonna label you a narcissist. Same brush they use to stroke your ego when you're part of this will be the one they use to sweep your name under the carpet with.